Hey Capricorn, I'm here to do your June 2020 reading. This is going to be a tarot reading, and I want to include a little bit of Kabbalah knowledge for you. So it's going to be a little different. I hope you like it. Before I begin, I want to talk to you a little bit about the influences we're going to see this month. We are moving from Gemini season to Cancer season, and I already took away from the deck the two main cards that represents each. So if you know, Gemini is represented by the Lovers and Cancer is represented by the Chariot. Basically what this means is that this time of year for all of us, we're experiencing a lot of Gemini energy, and it's not only about the mind and media and stuff that many people repeat. Gemini is a lot about the connection between the spiritual and the physical, and it's about finding balance and the container that can hold two things together and make it whole. So the Lovers is more about finding balance in you, balance between light and dark, and less about falling in love or something like that. Even though I believe that this season is a pretty good season for love for you. We'll open a little bit of tarot and we're gonna see that in a minute. So before I begin shuffling the cards, I want to point out to the Tree of Life. I have it taped behind me, but I'm also gonna have it as a little image on the screen for you to see it more clearly. And I want to let you know that your Sphira, which is a level of awareness in the Tree of Life, is the third one. So you are up there. The tree basically is divided to 3 upper ones and 7 lower ones. So you are on the 3 upper ones, and you're associated with the color black. So your ruling planet is in charge of the third level of awareness, and it's called Binah, which means understanding. So it's not only wisdom, it's understanding. It's considered to be a highly spiritual level of awareness and is associated with some action that needs to be required in order to get a reward. So I know that you understand that very clearly in all your activities. You understand that to get something, you must work towards it. And I do want to talk to you about that, especially in the second half of June. So we are moving from Gemini season, which is represented by the Lovers. This is from the Major Arcana, to Cancer season, which is represented by the Chariot. So Gemini season, I believe, is a pretty easy season for most of us. We have protection, it's light. This particular Gemini season was pretty happy, even though planets were in retrograde, was pretty good. So the Lovers is not really about romantic lovers. It's more about bridging gaps and finding peace and harmony between two things. So Geminis can be really good mediators. They can be really good with putting a product to a customer, putting two people together, bringing some peace and harmony between two things, or just creating something new out of two things. So this is actually what's happening in us in the first half of June. Finding inner balance, finding that level of familiarity with the dark side of us. So it's also bridging dark and light, male and female, sweet and bitter. All sorts of opposites. We are finding that place in us that feels the most comfortable, because honestly, Cancer season is not as easy as Gemini season. There are 3 months of the year that are harder, considered to be harder months. They're considered to be times with less divine protection and times that you experience more challenges. So Cancer season is one of them. It starts in about, let's say, June 21 till July 21, give or take. Every year is a little different. And this time is important to focus on what you're giving and to focus on what you want to create. So instead of, let's say, feeling bad or feeling sorry for yourself, this is the time, Capricorn, to really give to others, show interest in others. Don't feel sorry for yourself for anything. if it's for your partner, if it's for your friends. This is the time to be the light to others, and I know that you have it in you. And I just want to say something for all you Capricorn artists. I know that sometimes you like to express maybe a melancholic part of life or a struggle, but I believe that maybe now more than ever, it's the time to express your happiness. Happiness is supposed to be expressed too. So I'm going to start shuffling the cards. What I also saw for you before this, I believe that this month of June, you would want to be part of something new. Like anything new, maybe architecture, something modern, perhaps in your work, just a new technique of doing things, something with the media. It's calling you in. You're like, if it's new, if it has not seen before, I want to be part of it. And I believe that you will have an opportunity to be part of like a cutting edge thing. And just be mindful of the way you view things, your perspective. Try to be as positive as possible in everything you're going to experience this month. And I think that you will have a connection to beauty in some way. So you might be attracted to Venus related things. Like maybe you want to change a little bit your appearance, your hair, your clothes, just like keeping it fresh, keeping it modern. And I think this will be a good thing for you. Okay, so what's coming up for you, Capricorn, for the month of June 2020? Let's see what's coming up in love and finance, career, what kind of opportunities you will face this month. Another thing I want to say is, yes, Cancer season will be a little more challenging, but there is a lot of opportunity for money. You know, Cancer is considered to be talented in money. It's a time that you can ask for abundance. You can connect to that part of you. Also, June 21st is midsummer in witchcraft and is associated with marriage and celebrating something long-lasting and stable. So let's see what we have here. Okay, we're starting with the Hanged Man. I'm getting that you might be spending time alone or contemplating on an issue that you have. Perhaps you're taking walks in nature. Perhaps you also are doing a little bit of witchcraft yourself, you know. You're in good company because I am a Scorpio and I love Capricorns, and well, in the magical kingdom, Capricorn is considered to be the witch and Scorpio is considered to be the pure essence of the witch. So you might do a little bit of witchcraft, and I don't want you, you know, to shut this clip off just because I said witchcraft. Witchcraft is basically just using the elements and creating some magic with it. You can take it to any direction you like. Even blessing on the wine is a sort of witchcraft, so I think that it's not a wise thing to dismiss it. But you have that power, Capricorn. Also, when you cook really well. You know, everything is measured, everything just tastes amazing. You're super talented in that. So I do see you maybe dealing with material right now, like natural substances, and maybe creating something out of it. Maybe you're making wine, maybe you're making just great food. Maybe you're just like taking time to be inspired in nature. Could be next to water, could be also the mountains, or I do see some sort of vineyard. Maybe you're going on a wine trip. A wine trip that makes you hallucinate a little bit. Daydream. Okay, we have the Five of Cups. So Five of Cups is a Scorpionic card. What you're thinking about right now is breaking an addiction. You want to move away from something that was not very healthy for you in the past. You might be thinking about a Scorpio. Maybe you were associated with a Scorpio. Maybe you were in love with a Scorpio. So I believe that during your time alone, perhaps while you're having a drink, or just like while you're contemplating by yourself, maybe listening to music, you are thinking about a loss that you have experienced, perhaps with a Scorpio, or just perhaps with a person with a very strong personality. Could be an Aquarius, could be maybe a Cancerian. It could be also an Aries, because Aries and Scorpio do share similar things, that fighter thing. So this Five of Cups is a fighter card, it's a warrior card, and the person that you were associated has this warrior quality in them. So I believe that we're talking right now of a situation that might have ended, and you're contemplating about it, if you want to give it maybe a second chance, or just the influence it had on you, or what you want to take away from that experience for you. You know, even though you might experience some pain right now, hang on. Okay, we do have the Chariot and the Ten of Wands. So they are in good positions. You will end this June with feeling some sort of, on one hand, some sort of stress, but this is a Sagittarius card, and in fact this is a pretty good card, although it seems like I have too much on my plate, but it's a lot of something that you care about and is connected to your life mission. So I believe you are on the right path, and the June will be a very, very, very busy month for you, especially towards the end. But it's busy with things that you're passionate about. So you see him holding so many wands. Wands are passion. Wands are connected to creativity, to your destination. So you'll have a lot on your plate. You might not have enough time for fun and games, but it's a good thing. The Chariot here tells me that you will be protected this month. So what I was saying about the change of energies between Gemini and Cancer, in your case, I believe you have already a shield around you. You don't need to worry too much of psychological attacks or emotional attacks, even though you're human after all. But I do see you being quite protected this month, and you will do the things that you're good at. What you're really good at, Capricorn, is doing the same thing over and over again till you reach the top. That's one of your qualities, and that blends very well with the Cancerian energy, because Cancers can do that too. So you might have a shift for the better actually in Cancer sign. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups, beautiful. I do believe that maybe contemplating on an ex, you know, what I was talking to you about before, you're thinking about someone that you ended a relationship with. I believe that one of your solutions to deal with this is work. Like, you might be thinking, contemplating, and then thinking, okay, I just wanna work on my money right now, and I can't like dwell on the past too much. Oops. Too many cards here. Okay, so June is actually looking really good for you. In the beginning of June, you will find probably someone that you really appreciate to mentor you. I know that for some of you, this is your wish and it's gonna come true. So there will be a blessing in a form of either a really great boss or someone you take advice from, and that advice really helps you in your path. You might also be getting help from a father figure or making peace with your father. Something around a person that you really value is going to help you in the month of June. And you're gonna feel very good about the advice you're getting because it's practical and it fits very well to your mindset. So this is something you can definitely do to help you grow and achieve better success. Something new is happening for you in June. Like, you're gonna do something new with an idea you have, and it's gonna work very well for you because you have also the Magician. And when I see the Chariot, the Emperor, the Hangman, the Magician, it's like your time of contemplation alone brought you only good. So you're gonna have some sort of idea while you're doing your nature thing alone. And that idea is a winning idea, because I know that most of you wish always for more money, but sometimes you just need to have a really clear mindset to get that money. In a way, you're clearing your mind to your success. So for the singles, I do see you meeting someone by the end of June. So I do see that happening after the new moon. And this person that you're going to meet them when you are already in a different mindset. So in this case, you will be represented by the King of Swords. Whether you're a female or a male, something in your energy is changing this month in terms of clarity. So if you weren't really sure about perhaps your direction, so many things. Sorry, I had to take a break to charge my battery. So you're gonna have a transformation this month, and it's almost like you're becoming someone new in your frame of thinking. Maybe you're gonna sit and actually do some sort of planning, sit and write all your goals. You can combine that with the new moon energy. So if you are really deep in it, I do recommend you to do like a little feast in the new moon. Create a nice dinner. This is just a tip for a ritual. If you're really serious on writing your goals, always do it new moon. So this new moon, you can do a little dinner. If you're into the Bible, sit and read chapter 1 in Genesis and a little bit of chapter 2. Read the whole thing straight, then sit and write your goals. And once you know like what you want, the universe will help you, because now the universe understands clearly of what you want. So I believe that part of that writing goal, part of getting clear of something, getting that new idea, that money-making idea, something, you're going to be born again. And that sort of shift in energy will attract someone new. So this person that you will attract has a perfectionist quality in them. They might be very, very attractive. You might be attracted to them sexually. And they are... they have a little bit of mystery towards them. They're, like I said, good looking, well dressed, and I know you like that. But also, this person is very ambitious. So they want to reach the top, and they can. They have a leader quality to them, and that attracts you very much because you love being around people that have strong personalities. So the person you will meet as a potential romantic partner, I do see that as a fire sign, so either Aries or Leo. And honestly, I did see some good marriages between Leo and Capricorn, so that's not bad. And if they're not Leo or Aries, they just have fire in them and they're very charismatic. It's very obvious that they can definitely be a leader or a manager. Someone that it's going to be like a
trampoline of balance, of power, you know, because you are naturally very, very strong. So the other person will just bring you, the other person might be a little bit braver than you, or just more, how to say, a little more out there and not afraid to speak. It's not that you are afraid to speak, but that person would be more into just saying what's on their mind directly, and yeah, just going for what they want really quickly. And I think that's gonna do something to you, because you like someone to rock you a little bit and to show you a little more wild things. And that person will be great for you. But I do see that happening or only towards the end of June. If you're already coupled, I do see some sort of shift for the better towards the end of the month. That you're just going to feel really, really attracted to your partner again. And that's a good thing, right? So that's great. Another thing is about the King of Swords. This is actually you after your transformation. And when you look at the King of Swords, you can see butterflies behind him. So a clear mind also allows a lot of freedom, and I believe that that's what you want, more freedom. And when we think straight, when we have that focus, so we're not occupied with too many things, we just know where we're heading, we know what our actions are in order to get to that goal, and we're going towards it. So that's that. Let's open some oracle cards. I want to see a little more about what's happening in your career and love life. Yeah, you're definitely having some romantic things going on this month. A lot of soul searching in you. I have a card that's called Look Beyond the Mirror. This is like a twin flame card. It's about really seeing the other person and seeing what the other person needs. Kind of taking you out of it and seeing that person, what he or she is giving you. And, you know, we have the mirroring effect always in relationships. But this is about, you know, just seeing that beautiful person that wants to connect with you and assist you in your path, and how you can assist them. So that will play out for you. Some of you are very, very romantic. I know it. So maybe you can plan like a romantic dinner for your partner, or for friends, or for this new person you're gonna meet. You are great hosts. You think about everything. Like, you're the ones that will plan first course, second course, main, dessert, and like having cocktails and wine and everything. So we have a servant from the Archetype deck. It says, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Isn't that beautiful? We were just talking about serving dinner to someone. And the shadow attributes here is using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. Is that a little tip, you know? When we have a goal, when we really want something, we can find creative ways to achieve it. There are tons of ways. It's about being brave to state what you want. And then after you state it, the ideas of how to get it will appear. So it's not about I want $5 million. It's about what exactly do I want in my life? What do I want to experience? Okay, we have another card, Mother. I love this card. It's about mothering a person, an idea. The light attributes are nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Maybe some of you are thinking about giving birth. Perhaps this card combined with the Ace of Cups and combined with the Mentor is also some sort of epiphany that you're getting about becoming a parent. Maybe you want to become pregnant. And if that's the case, then this card with the Ace of Cups shows me that it's definitely in your cards. So this is a good month for getting pregnant, but also getting pregnant with an idea and allowing it to grow slowly, nourishing it, giving the idea what it needs, and not talking about it too much to other people. The shadow attributes: smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. So I'll just take the light attributes because that's what I'm feeling is right here. And let's do a Divine Feminine Oracle card. Okay, we have Hestia. It says, the goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. So I just look at her. She's so beautiful and light and has confidence in her. So perhaps all of this transformation you are achieving this month will just create that inner glow in you. You're gonna feel confident that you can provide your own security and that yourself is the sanctuary, and from that's the place of giving more to others. Okay, we have listen. It says, you have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention not to just what's being said, but what lies beneath the words. So this is about being sensitive to others and being sensitive to, and especially to your romantic partner. Okay, Capricorns, I love you a lot. I do believe that things are happening for you this month in romance and in career. Good luck with everything. Stay amazing, and blessings are coming your way. I love you. I love you. You're fantastic. Bye.